现在我有冰淇淋。
我要当下来的美国总统。
What the hell have you just said to me?
Yes, I speak fluent Mandarin Chinese.
Hey everyone, welcome to Learn Chinese Now, and we've got a bit of a fun video for you today because guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be ranking Western celebrities who speak Chinese.
That's right.
Yeah, and we got two experts in the studio today. We got Jared Madsen. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about your qualifications, Jared?
Sure. I have a master's degree in Chinese medicine. I lived in China for about 5 years, and I have been the MC for Shenyun Performing Arts for 16 years.
Wow, and that's a global tour in some of the world's biggest theaters, isn't it?
Global tour. Yes, we tour for about 5 months out of the year, and so I go on stage. I introduce the pieces in both English and Chinese. Yeah.
Nice. Well, my name is Ben Hedges. I have a degree in modern and classical Chinese. I was rated the #3 online celebrity in Taiwan for the year 2014. I know it's a random statistic. For my show 老外看中国 or A Foreigner's View of China. Hello, 各位观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看老外看中国，我是郝一博. So I think both of us have spoken Chinese for a long time in a professional setting, and we've heard a lot of foreigners speaking Chinese. So I would say that we are qualified to assess.
We are absolutely qualified. We are the authorities. We are more than just qualified.
So let me tell you how this works, right? So we got 5 tiers. We got the God tier. Let's see if anyone makes it into that. That's like ultra mega Chinese speaking 老外.
Right.
We've got the accomplished, doing pretty good.
No.
Needs work.
Okay.
Train wreck, and then faking it just for
Faking
people
it.
who, they just spoke a few lines in a movie or something. They don't actually really even speak Chinese.
Right, okay.
So we got all these stars. Some of them you may know, some of them you might not. But let's listen to our first one, and we'll look at a couple of clips of this person speaking Chinese, and then me and Jared we'll talk about it and we'll give our reaction. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
大家好，谢谢你们在这里。
That was it.
That was it. Wow.
Well, I'll give you another clip in a second.
Okay.
But, I just want to get your reaction to that. So he says one word. 大家好. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
And they're all like, yay!
They lost it. They lost it. Chinese, they're so nice. That was so nice.
Wasn't it? So
yeah.
nice. I mean, can you imagine a Chinese guy comes to the UK, to the US or the UK, and he's like, hello, everybody.
Oh, that's, yes. You totally crushed hello. You say hello so well.
Right. I got another clip of him because he does say a few more things. So let's check that out. Let's fast forward to this next clip.
我的中文很糟糕，但是我的天，学用中文。
So what do you think of his pronunciation?
Okay, so if I were to break it down, first off, the simple fact that anybody tries to speak Chinese who didn't grow up speaking Chinese, I have to celebrate that because it is a very hard language to learn. Good old Mark's Chinese in particular, the pronunciation wasn't horrible. The tones were horrific. The tones were non-existent.
Or the 中文很糟糕.
Yeah, that was like every tone was wrong. So it was a valiant effort.
Yeah.
I think it seems more like maybe he learned the pronunciation, not the tones, and the tones are kind of everything.
Yeah, some people just find the tones hard. I mean, like...
They're hard.
Yeah.
They're hard. It's very different than English. That's my take. What did you think?
I thought, it's obvious that he's still a learner, you know?
Right.
And yeah, his tones were pretty horrific. Someone did actually mention to me, though, a while back, I was like, do you find, I said to a Chinese person, do you find like some Westerners, their tones are just horrible? Can you understand them? Mm-hmm. And this person said, yeah. It's true, but in China, there's people with all sorts of different accents and they speak dialects as a main language and then they speak Mandarin. Their tones are horrible too.
That's true. That's actually interesting because sometimes we'll hear people say, you've probably heard this, right? You speak Chinese better than most Chinese.
Yeah.
Which can be true because most of China, most people there don't speak standard Chinese. They have their dialect.
Yeah.
And then Chinese is not really a second language because they grow up learning it, but it's very heavily accented. Yeah.
So, Mark, I don't know. What do you think? What are we going to give him?
That's all he gets? We get ranked after that?
We got to choose a tier for him.
I
mean, he's definitely not faking it.
He's not faking it because he was,
Is he a train wreck? Did he make us? I think it's either of these two. It's either
It's
train
somewhere
wreck or
around
Needs Work.
there. Yeah, I'd want to hear more. I mean, his tones are the big thing that kind of kills it for him. You know?
So what are you gonna say? He might see this.
Oh, that needs work. Just a little work, Mark, and then that's all. It's great. It's,
All right, needs work. Needs work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say needs work. It wasn't a train wreck because he did put it together. The grammar was okay. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's
go with that.
Let's go to the next one then.
needs some work.
All right. This one's gonna make you laugh. Okay. So this is John Cena or Cena. He's a pro wrestler. You know that
Right.
WWE wrestling.
Yeah. Wrestler turned actor. Right?
And he was in Fast and Furious 9, and he went to China to promote it. Anyway, I'll play you a couple of clips, but this is the first one.
Okay.
我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是《速度与激情9》比冰淇淋《速度与激情》9我最喜欢。
Yes, I like that a lot. Probably not for the right reasons, though. I didn't understand some of the words.
Grammar was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It sounded like he was going to say one thing,
and
and then
then-
he sort of got it wrong and said it in a different way.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to say 速度与激情9比冰淇淋好 or something, but then he changed it to 我最喜欢.
Oh, okay,
You know?
okay. Yeah. You lost me there for a second, but he was excited.
He's excited.
If there's a category for excitement of speaking Chinese, I think he's top
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
he's totally top with that. But his tone's a little bit better than the Zuck, I think. But his grammar.
I was laughing so hard. Let me think. Yeah, the tone.
a little bit better. 冰淇淋, 冰淇淋.
He likes his ice cream.
Likes his ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Okay, do we have more of him?
2个礼拜以后，速度与激情9。2个礼拜以后，速度与激情9。
So I guess he's promoting the film, right? It comes out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2个礼拜以后.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like just getting caught up in the silliness of it. Yeah, his tones were not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
Yeah, okay. Maybe a little something. There might be something there.
I'll play you one more of him.
Okay,
This
okay.
is him apologizing because he accidentally said that Taiwan was a country, I think.
我有一个错误，我必须说，现在就是很重要。我爱更尊重中国，更中国人。
I think he kind of messes up the words sometimes because I think he should have said 尊重, but he said something like 尊重.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tones were not as good that time.
No.
Wow, that felt kind of intense. He felt like he was locked away somewhere or something.
Well, he was forced to say that, I guess, yeah.
Oh my, that was rough to watch.
Yeah.
More because it was like so weird.
Yeah.
Like as in, what's happening right
I think
now?
they can threaten to pull the movie or something if he doesn't apologize.
so
you know?
then he-
So,
yeah.
like, and then the whole studio's like, John,
They-
you better apologize.
You better do it. You better do it quick.
Yeah.
You better get some Chinese together and.
Yeah, exactly. Do the party trick and. So I don't know. What do you think? I feel like, you know what? I feel like he's either a train wreck or he needs work. I feel like he's probably better than Mark Zuckerberg.
That's the question.
Maybe we move Mark down and we put him up.
Ooh, Mark, don't be upset, but you know somebody's got to fill the train wreck.
All right.
Yeah, wait. Why don't
What
we
do
do
you
that? If we find another train wreck, Mark, we might put you back up to
If
needs
we,
work.
Yeah, if we find it. All right, there we go. So Mark goes down there. John Cena. Isn't that a lovely photo of him?
Yeah,
That's the best photo I could find of him.
it's a really good photo.
All right, now this one is this is a kid, so it's a little bit different.
Okay.
But she does.
No mercy, but no. It's okay.
So this is Trump's granddaughter,
Oh, wow.
Arabella Kushner, and she
She
been learning.
speaks Chinese. Interesting.
She's been learning, and this is
Okay.
her. I think this must have been a few years ago during the Trump presidency, but
I
she's
see.
welcoming Xi Jinping and his wife to the U.S. So check
Okay,
it out.
I have never seen this. Okay.
鸡爷爷你好，彭奶奶你好，大家好，让我唱一个首歌。
She crushed it.
Crushed it, didn't she? Yeah.
That was great.
yeah.
that was really good.
Tones were like okay, like
Yeah,
a
but
little
I
bit
mean-
Westernerish, but pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. You want to hear the song?
Yeah. Let's hear the song.
我们的田野麦
pretty good, right?
That was great. That was very good.
I got one more of her reciting. I think it's 三字经.
人之初，性本善，性相近，习相远。
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
I wonder if
Very
she knows,
good.
If she knows what that all means, though, because my kids, they memorize poems, and I say, all right, what does it mean? And they go, I don't know.
Well, that's kind of the Chinese thing, though, right? Like kids, you memorize first,
Oh, and you eventually know what it
and
means.
then eventually you'll learn what it means. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, really good. How old is she?
Probably like 8 or 9 or 10, maybe.
So she's obviously been studying. So
Yeah.
there is no. It's not like somebody just gave
Probably
her
got a
some
home
lines.
tutor or something who spends a lot of time with her.
Definitely. You know, her accent wasn't really, and she's only 8. If she sticks with it, she
yeah.
could easily get rid of that and sound basically. She is very close
To the God tier?
to God tier. Give her a few more years.
Let's put her as a
You
accomplice
immerse her. I'd even say you give her an immersement for 1 year, and
yeah,
she's
she'll be
already
God
going to
tier.
be sounding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's put her accomplice.
definitely at least accomplished on a solid path
To God
to
tier.
God tier. She's only 8 though, right?
Well, I don't know if she's
or
exactly
whatever.
8, but
However,
whatever.
however old
She's
she's
small.
in.
She's about
Stick
8.
with
She
it
looks
for a
about
few
8.
years, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll definitely be speaking with crazy fluency.
Okay, so this is a funny one. This is just a clip from a TV show, The Big Bang Theory, where he's learning Chinese. So this person doesn't claim to be able to speak Chinese,
All right,
but
all right,
it's a fun clip anyway.
Okay.
我的姓是 Sheldon.
No, it's 我的名字是 Sheldon.
I don't think even the grammar's right.
Yeah.
He's reading it out of a book, right?
Yeah. They
Normally
just,
people just say 我姓 and then the
Right,
name,
right.
right? They don't say 我姓是.
Is that what he said? Oh, yeah. What's,
He goes,
yeah,
我的
no.
姓是 Sheldon.
Oh, zing, and then
Zing is
I
shit.
see. Yeah, no, the grammar's not even right. Wow. Okay. Is there more of that?
Yeah, there is. See if you can figure out what he's saying here, because this is kind of funny. I used to love this show. I used to watch it a lot, but
给我干你用的真皮。
you understand? Understand?
Well, like, give me your pen, your pencil. What's
No,
the,
陈皮.
your orange peel? Give me your.
给我看你用的陈皮.
Give me. Let me look at your used orange peel.
So the story is he goes to a Chinese.
How did I not get that? Of course, that's what you would say as you're walking down the hallway.
So he's practicing it because he goes to this Chinese restaurant and he thinks that the orange chicken is no good or it's not real orange chicken. So he wants to,
like it's
he's
oranges from a can or
right.
something
So
like that.
he's
maybe.
learning the lines to go and question the boss there to be like, 给我看你用的陈皮.
看你用的陈皮.
So my wife says that that's not even what you'd say anyway. You'd be like, 把你的陈皮拿出来给我看一下, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of an amusing episode. But what do you think? I think faking it really. For
Yeah, you can't really say. I mean, the first ones were definitely faking it, and that was also faking it.
All right, let's find this next one. Okay, so this is an actress called Vanessa Branch. And I think there's 3 clips. There's 2 clips from the movie Entourage where she speaks Chinese, and then there's an interview with her as well. So let's take a look.
今天晚上我们有7点半的晚饭和蒸笼。
是想用中国的最老的武侠片，但是
Was that her actually speaking?
I think so. Yeah, although it's kind of weird the way they cut it, because the other guy just sort of like he says something else, you know?
Yeah, it looked like a dubbed thing.
Well, the mouth is slightly off just because I downloaded it from the internet.
I see,
But
okay.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
No, it is definitely, I can tell you, it's definitely her speaking it.
All right, all right.
Here, you can get another little bit.
Tell him Chiu Hark is one of my favorites.
很好，他说裘克就是他最喜欢的导演。
哦，真的，你看周国正很好很好。
Now imagine Sui Hark on 3 bottles of Red Bull.
Yeah, so Sui Hark, what's he called? Xu Ke or something, right? Xu Ke, 导演,
Okay.
movie director of Kung Fu movies. I forget his name in Chinese. We'll put it on the screen. But yeah, she's kind of, they're like having a meeting, selling a movie to the other guy. The guy who's speaking Chinese, he actually doesn't even sound that fluent anyway. Maybe he's a Cantonese speaker speaking Mandarin or something. But
I wasn't paying attention to him. Yeah.
and there's actually another clip of her, a little interview, what I want to show you, because she's quite bold in what she says. Look what she says. She says,
Yes, I speak fluent Mandarin Chinese, and so this is my 3rd film that I've done in China for the Chinese market.
All right.
So she's pretty bold. I wouldn't even say
That's
I speak
bold.
fluently.
That's
I would be
bold.
like, people ask me, I say, yeah, I'm advanced. You know? I'll let you decide if I'm fluent or not. You know?
Wow. But she is answering in English. Like if a Westerner asked you, "Are you fluent in Chinese?" You'd say, "Yeah, I'm fluent in Chinese."
Oh, really?
Chinese would you not?
No.
Really?
I'd say I'm advanced. I'll let them
Oh, I
decide if I'm
see.
fluent. I don't know. Maybe I'm just more 谦虚.
Yeah.
If it was Chinese person, I definitely wouldn't say, "Oh, 我说得很流利."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, 一般般."
Yeah.
会说一点.
Yeah, for sure. From what I heard, it was good.
It was good, right? Yeah.
You know, the tones were okay. They were a little off.
Yeah.
It was good. There just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah.
To really get into it.
What do you think? Accomplished or needs work? I think it's one of those two, isn't it?
If John says, I'm pretty sure from the little bit we heard, I'm pretty sure she's better than that. But she wasn't as good as.
No, she wasn't, was she?
Yeah.
I think she'll wipe the floor with her in like 10 years' time.
Absolutely.
Or 5 years. Well, let's put her in accomplished
yeah,
anyway.
let's put her in accomplished for sure.
I mean, she was able to film a movie in China, so she must have talked enough to.
Oh, she filmed a movie in China?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, probably enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who's next. So this is Kevin Rudd, former Australian Prime Minister. And he actually went, I think, he studied in Taiwan.
Okay.
I don't think it was the same school as me. I think he went to Taida.
Okay.
I went to Shida. But we were told about him a lot in Taiwan by the teachers.
So he's been speaking Chinese for a while. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like. Okay.
胡主席先生，您在我们的国家是我们最尊敬的客人，希望你们能够休息一下，看我们美丽的地方，看我们好看的风景，以及我们美丽的城市。
So that's the first clip.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. He's reading.
He's reading. But you're going to see him speaking naturally. In a
Okay,
minute.
okay.
The tones were okay.
Yeah.
A bit westernery, but
Westernery.
But not terrible.
He knew to slow down in certain parts, but it wasn't the right parts.
Oh, really?
But he kind of knew to, and they sped up in the part that he might not speed up on. But he was getting in a flow that was very similar to a flow you'd want to be in.
Okay.
So, you know, that he's obviously, it is not his first time speaking Chinese.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Right? Not at all.
Check out this next clip.
百闻不如一见，虽然此前已经听过您说普通话了啊，但是呢，亲耳听到，我还是不得不要说，您的普通话说的实在是太好了，陆克文先生。
我的普通话说的非常不好，越来越差，我还是个100%老外。
Quite humble.
Yeah. Okay. He's got the cultural aspects in with the language as well. All right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
So he says 我的普通话很不好. But then he goes on to answer this question. Check this out.
将怎样通过您的外交努力，来使中澳两国的关系能够保持长久健康的发展？
肯定我们两个国家的政治系统是不一样的，我们政治价值也有一点不一样，所以当然，在这些不同的观点，我不知道任何国家跟另外的一个国家有100%的共同的看法。
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good, but also I realized something. He is 100. You're right. He's 100% a politician. He's able to say nothing while saying there was no. He didn't actually say anything.
That's right. It's very diplomatic.
It was very diplomatic. That was great that he could do that in Chinese. For a Westerner who did not grow up learning Chinese, who learned later, I mean, he is totally crushing it. Totally crushing it. We can put him in godlike.
Because when you compare him to Vanessa Branch, I mean, there is no comparison, is
That's
there?
true.
It's like he's like wipes the floor with.
That's true. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's
do it. God tier. Let's
All
do
right,
it. Yes.
God tier, Kevin Rudd.
I would like to meet him in person sometime
and speak to him.
Yes,
Yeah.
speak to him. You are welcome to come on the show.
Come to Shenyang.
Yeah,
see Shenyang
come
in
see
Australia.
Shenyang. We'll hang out and we can. I would love to. I don't know. Maybe he'll teach me a thing or two. You know.
Okay, so this is Xiao Ma. So he's a YouTuber, and he blew up with these videos. They're basically all the same. They're like. Clueless Westerner speaks with perfect Mandarin.
Right.
Restaurant staff shocked or something like that. Right?
Okay.
His Mandarin. Well, you can judge for yourself. Let's have a look.
All right. Let's.
What's going on? It's Xiao Ma, and today we are in New York City's Chinatown. It's amazing.
His English is so-so.
It's amazing. It's Xiao Ma.
His English could use a little work, but I'm sure his Chinese is better. So.
觉得好吃是吗？那鱼饺我好像没吃过哎。好吃吗？我有点想吃啊。它跟鱼丸差不多吗？还是好吃这个？
So that's the first clip.
Okay.
I'll show you the second clip. Hold on.
那好吃这个 OK。那但是我能不能要一个小一点的？因为我现在就是不是很饿。就是一个 size。都是一个 size。OK。那
It's pretty fluent, isn't it? It's like.
能不能来一个 Yeah, he's got the the little talk down. You
can tell he's used it with people talking. It's not like politicians speak.
Right. It sounds like somebody who did he maybe live in China for a bit or was hunkered down in Chinatown for a bit. He was very comfortable in the restaurant setting.
Yeah, you see, this is the trouble with him because from his channel, you only really hear him ordering food and talking in restaurants.
Right.
So that's the only thing. Like from his fluency, I feel like he's God tier, but we just haven't really seen enough.
We haven't seen enough because
we haven't seen him talk about percentages.
For example, if you didn't really speak English, but you got used to eating at restaurants, right? You could be like, let's see, what do I want? What do I want? Well, you could learn a few phrases like that. Is this good? Because they're not really even complete sentences.
Yeah.
But for what it was good. He could be anywhere. He could be anywhere on the scale, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he could be totally faking it. Because you could teach somebody how to say, nah. 这个
一碗小一点儿
You know,
不太饿
you could teach somebody like 5 to 10 of these things, and they could probably fake it. But he could totally be legit. He could be 100% legit.
So just from that clip, what do you think?
I mean, from that clip, I got to rank him high.
Yeah.
Right?
But probably not God tier from that clip.
From that clip, it's hard to rank him at God tier because it's just. He's ordering fish balls in a restaurant. How you can't achieve God tier with that? I'm sorry. No matter how good it is.
So what do you think? Accomplished?
Sure. We'll go with accomplished. That's the assumption we're making. He did say that he had been learning Chinese for a long time, but he doesn't look that old, so I don't know how long a long time
he's
is.
only like 25 or something probably. So.
Right.
All right. So we got a funny one now. I think you're going to like this one. So this is John Huntsman, who was a presidential candidate back in the year when Mitt Romney ran.
As they would say in China, Mitt, 他不太了解这个情形. He doesn't quite understand.
So that's him using Chinese at the debate, like 他不太了解这个情形.
He busts out Chinese.
Yeah,
just
bust out a line of Chinese.
That's a move. That's a pro move right
He won
there.
the debate.
He needs to get extra credit for that, right? Like just.
Yeah, he's got my vote.
yeah, just for busting it out there in front of everyone.
Here, I'll give you another. I'll give you another clip because this one's kind of funny as well. This is him being interviewed by Piers Morgan.
So, Governor, this is the big moment for you because only one member of the Republican field can speak the native tongue of America's biggest commercial ally, enemy, whatever you want to call them.
We haven't tested everybody else. How do you
I'm
know
pretty
that?
sure none of them can. I can't imagine Michelle Bachmann jabbering away in Mandarin. So, here you go. Speak to me in Mandarin.
我说什么你都不会太知道，你都不会听得懂。我叫洪博培先生，我要当下来的美国总统。
That is spectacularly
average.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have been nervous because the cameras were on.
Sure. It was not faking it.
No, it wasn't.
He had learned. He definitely has learned Chinese.
But he was. You could see he was sort of thinking of like, oh, what should I? 你不太会知道.
He was struggling looking for the words.
And he shouldn't have said 知道 actually. He should have said 听得懂 or something.
Right.
你不会听懂我说的话.
Right. So his vocabulary is probably quite limited.
Yes.
His tones were quite off.
But he's not faking it, and I kind of think he probably needs work, but I don't know. Trainwreck. Is he? Is he as bad as Zuckerberg? What do you think?
Ooh.
You know, could we compare him to Zuckerberg, or is he a John Cena?
I think John's probably better than he is. What do you?
Oh,
think?
really? Okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
Right?
I would rank them pretty similar.
Those three are all kind of in a similar category.
Yeah.
I think it was...
Maybe we only needed 4 tiers, really.
Maybe. I think that John's vocabulary, he probably has a wider vocabulary than...
John Cena. They're both called John.
No, they're both John. I'm sorry.
John Cena.
Then,
John Huntsman.
Huntsman. He didn't seem to have a very big vocabulary.
Right.
But it's hard to tell off of just a few clips, but just him struggling to get some basic words out there.
It's a struggle.
It was
Everything
a struggle.
was a struggle.
Everything was a struggle.
So maybe it's a train wreck. Ooh.
Yeah, from that point of view, Mark was maybe better. Mark at least had the words there.
Should we put Mark up? Like that? What do you think of that?
It would probably be something like that. Like if there was an in-between, Mark might be in between.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Based off the limited information that we have here, just the few clips we saw.
Well, there you have it.
I think that's it. I think it's solid. I want to
right.
see the little girl go up to God tier. I think she can.
Give her 5 years.
Yeah.
I
think she can do it. I think she can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I said Taiwan or China.
Oh no. Should I get you an ice cream? Do you need an ice cream to say this?
张国然 很尊敬, 很尊重中国人. All right, and I think that's where we're going to end it. So thank you so much, Jared.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to see Jared on stage speaking Chinese, you got to come and see Shenyang this year. The tour's starting when? Very soon, right?
It starts mid-December, and then we go to mid-May.
Okay, and we'll put the link to it below. You can click in there and you can see all the tour dates. You can watch the trailer. It's really, really beautiful, awesome myths and legends on stage. You can see the Monkey King, and you can also get a discount, can't you? A waived booking fee.
That's right.
Waived booking fee by using our link. So thanks a lot, Jared, and good luck on the tour. And we will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.